To me. My name is Juliet Abda George, and I am your favorite family storyteller. And I have with me here Miriam David, but I like to call her Zeno. So I'll just address her as Miriam Zeno David. And uh, Miriam is a digital marketer, and she also just started her own online radio. It's called Insta Radio NG. So please, when you're done listening to this podcast, please run to Instagram, search for her Insta Radio NG. Miriam, did I pronounce that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Insta Radio NG. Please find her, follow. She's got amazing content that you will love. Please follow her. And she has you're gonna get hooked because her voice is amazing. I mean, it's really amazing. So Miriam, welcome to Truth
Thank
in
you, Anita.
Cycle. Yeah. So
Thank
this
you.
is supposed to be a continuation of a particular episode called Malice in the Family. So, and this episode cannot be complete if I don't speak with someone. So that's why we are having you here. So, have you ever had what is first of all, what is malice to you?
Okay, to me, malice is when you decide to stop talking to someone who you usually talk to. You just start ignoring the person and harbor hatred or dislike in your heart for the person because of probably an issue or whatever. But yes, to me, that is what malice is.
Okay. So, from my experience as a child, like I said in the previous episode, I was actually in a situation where I had this happening between me and my mom. So we probably will have a misunderstanding maybe over the night, and we wake up in the morning, and I'm trying to say hello to her, and she's not even giving me an audience. Now, the issue with that is that actually did had a huge effect on me while I was growing up, and that was that was what that was one of the reasons why I said, okay, you know what, I want to talk about this, I want to address this, I want to ask people, have anybody have ever had this experience? How did they feel? Because that had a huge turn on me. Now, this isn't because she's not a fantastic parent, but this is because I don't know. I like to sometimes give excuses for people. So sometimes I just feel like, okay, maybe because she's an old generation parent, or maybe because that's how she grew up or something. But I didn't quite understand it, and for me it didn't make sense because I am her child. I felt like, no,
Mhm.
like you're not supposed to even try to want to keep malice with me. There's no reason for it. But she won't
True.
understand that it actually had a deep it actually affected me psychologically a whole lot because I didn't understand it, and to an extent it made me coil up. It just made me coil up in my own. I'll just see myself bottling up instead of talking to her. I might try one, two, three times, try to reach out and still greet and see if she might respond. But when she doesn't, I'm left with the fact that, you know what, Ada, you just need to be all by yourself. So just go and chill somewhere until she's finally ready to come out of this
Come
anger.
on.
Yeah. So, but
Mhm.
it actually affected me psychologically, and this is one of the things that we need to address. People, I don't think there's a reason for anybody, especially family wise, especially when you are a parent, most especially because your children look up to you. Your children want you to be their best friend. Your children want to be able to come to you to tell you things that affect them in the society. But when this constantly happens, my own opinion, I feel like this child is going to be strained from you. So Miriam, have you ever had
Yeah.
any of these experiences growing up with any of your parents?
Well, yeah, I have. Mostly, well, not with my dad. Never had. Funny enough, I've never experienced this with my dad. My dad is very free person. If both of you have an issue now, you guys will talk about it, and that's the end. And the next minute is laughing with you. But my mom, on the other
Yeah,
hand,
I think it's always the mom. I think it's always the mom. I think it's always the mom.
oh my god, like several times, even when I was growing up, I used to feel really bad, and I'll be like, maybe I'm a bad child or
Oh,
something, and
oh,
I would just I actually felt really bad. But over
Hmm.
time, I got to realize that, well, she'll get come off it at the end of the day. And even recently, me and her had an issue. So she did something wrong, and I called her out on it. And
Okay.
my sister as well, she spoke up and was like, "Mommy, what you did was actually wrong." So to her, it felt like we were ganging up against her.
Hmm.
And she started talking like, "Oh, so I'm the bad person. This, okay, no problem. Everybody's dead." And I'm like, "But," she was like, my sister was like, "But you know this thing that you said, actually did this wrong." She was like, "No, no, 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 no. Go and side with your sister." And I'm like, "Okay, okay." And we kept quiet at the end of the day, but we made sure we let her know that this your guilt tripping is not going to work.
Hmm.
What you did was wrong, and it was wrong, and we left it
Hmm.
at that. You
Hmm.
won't believe my mother cried and cried and said we don't love her, this and I'm like, okay, but this thing, no, I now told her, like, "Mommy, is it that if you do something wrong we can't tell you and you agree and say, okay,
Hmm.
we for what you did?" She's like, "We should not talk to her, this that." And we just left her alone for days. She won't talk to us. We'll greet her. At first she wasn't responding, and then my sister would be like, "I tell mommy she did not respond." I was like, "Just leave her. When she's calm, she's going to answer."
Hmm.
And then normally before, if I buy something in the house or my sister buys something in the house, we'll give to her and she will take, and all of us will be happy and all of that. So I bought something, I forgotten what I bought, and then gave my sister, gave everybody in the house, and like, give mommy her own, and she refused to eat it. And I just smelled, and I made sure I said it out loud for her to hear, that it's because we are having issues now that mommy is refusing to eat the things
Hmm.
that we bought.
Hmm.
So I think she heard that and maybe it got to her a bit or something. But I know the following morning when we greeted her, she answered us and then she started talking
Oh
to us
wow.
small, small, small.
Oh.
So
Oh.
that's how that matter
Wow.
died. But then
Wow.
it's something that happens in every family. It's not right. It's not.
Okay.
People usually have issues, yes. But then, and sometimes we need space from the person, but it shouldn't go as far as you ignoring the person, not
Hmm.
talking to the person anymore, or looking at the person like, this person, what are you saying, does not make any sense, or trying to turn other people around against you,
Hmm.
you know other family members against you, so that you seem like you are the bad person. No, it shouldn't
Hmm.
be that way.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because for me, like you said a whole lot of stuff that also happened to me that my mom was also doing. Not not participating, making you feel like a
Mm-hmm.
bad person, and she's saying that, oh, okay, so she's the bad one, or your siblings, you guys are ganging up against her. The truth is that those things are actually very depressing, and I just want us to just have a better society. People should learn to understand that when you become a parent, it's a whole lot. I understand that you're going to
It
have children
is.
who would annoy you and all of that, but you need to grow out of the fact that, you know what, these things will come, but it shouldn't come between the love and the bond that we
Exactly.
share. Because now
Exactly.
this takes me to my next question. Do you also think that if this thing happen as children, do you think to an extent this can actually bring about some sort of character for us as we grow older? Do you think that this can even affect us in the society? Where I'm driving out is this. So you're probably in a relationship, or
Mm-hmm.
relationship with your colleagues or something. Do you think this
Mm-hmm.
can actually make you, you know what, I'm already used to malice. So I mean, oh, you want to keep malice? Oh, that's fine. I'm good with this. Do you think this can actually make you as a person to also, you're used to malice already? So I mean, you're not you-
Mm-hmm.
you're not re- you're not if you have any issue with somebody, you're not even ready to confront the person. You're not ready to talk about it. I mean,
True.
I beg. I'm fine. You can get out. Do you think this can also
Mm.
affect us out there?
I think it can,
Hmm.
especially for children. Children model their lives more often around what their parents do. So
Yeah.
if it's okay for mommy to keep malice, then yes, why not? Then it's a good thing to do.
Hmm.
But then I think as we grow older, we get to meet more people, experience more things, we get to learn what is right and what is wrong. So we can then, decide that, okay, I don't want to imbibe this kind of character because it has this and this effect on me. So
Mm.
personally, my from my own experience, I growing up, I used to like keep malice a lot. Like if I
Hmm.
had an issue with a friend, and then I had
Okay.
friends that used to keep malice too. So somehow you get to surround yourself with those kind of people unknowingly. And then
Yeah.
friends will have issues and then we'll start ignoring each other. We'll see each other in the compound and we'll hiss and we'll pass. And all those kind of things. It was really bad. And then one day I just sat to myself and I evaluated how I was actually feeling
Okay.
about the malice I was keeping with my friends at the time. And I realized that when I see this person, my heart will beat quickly.
Hmm.
Or I'll start feeling somehow and I feel like I'm carrying a burden on my chest. And I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to just let this go. If whoever wants to keep malice with me, let the person do that. Me on my own, I'm not keeping on this to anybody anymore. And it was much more freeing. It
Hmm.
was, much more, as in, I don't know, I just felt really free. And since then, I don't have time for malice. I don't have the
Hmm.
strength. If you don't want to talk to me, yes, I get that you don't want to talk to me, time, but I'll talk to you. I'll greet you.
Okay.
I'll say hello. I'll respect your space. You get.
Okay.
But the fact that me, I will not carry you in my mind, it's too heavy a burden.
Hmm.
I can't. So
Hmm.
I think everybody gets to that point eventually. Some people do, some people don't. But
Okay.
then I think yes, we can outgrow it. We can be better people than our parents.
My
Because when you
parents.
evaluate the way this thing affected you growing up and then in your heart, you're like, I don't want to do this to another person. I don't want to do this to
Okay.
my child. So we can be better people
Hmm.
growing up.
Hmm. Yeah, Miriam, thank you so much. Yeah, you said something really nice. You said we can actually be better people than our parents,
Yeah.
and this is why I started this talk show. It doesn't mean our parents, if you're listening to me, it doesn't mean your parents is bad. It doesn't mean my parents is
True.
bad. It doesn't mean we have bad parents. It doesn't mean they don't love us, but it's because we believe, I believe that they can be better, and I believe that we can also be better. And
Exactly.
bettering the society starts with us. It starts with us. It doesn't, our parents in that old generation, there's nothing you can tell them now. A lot of them don't even know how to say, I'm sorry. That's another thing I'm going to talk
Another
about
big
soon. They don't
issue.
even know how to say I am sorry. So they just believe in, scolding, beating, ignoring, and all of that. But we need to be better. You don't really
We
have to.
do.
I for one, I believe, I wish my parents could just look at me. My mom could actually look at me and say, Ada, you did this wrong to me. And I'll say, Mommy, I'm sorry. And we are good. And we are good. I'll be more fulfilled than
Exactly.
we have an argument over the night, and I wake up in the morning, good morning, ma, and you're quiet. And you know the funny thing, I become an outcast in the family at that period.
Exactly.
I am that child, I become that child that they are not supposed to send a message. I become that
Your
child that is not
siblings
supposed
will
to.
be your
Yes,
siblings will be afraid to talk to you because if they talk to you, maybe mama will be upset with them as
upset
well.
with them. I become that child that she's not even sending to do anything. I mean, and I'm like, but why? What did I do wrong? I'm your child. Why won't you send me a message? Why are you making me look like one outcast? So please, would be parents, people of this generation, of my generation, please let's do better. We can actually be better parents. Honestly, we can. You really don't have to. You really don't have to join the malice gang to show your child that he or she did something wrong. Trust me, that child is going to
Yeah.
grow up being like that, and that child is going to be all by themselves. I was all by myself for a very long time. Yeah, I was all by myself, and thinking about it now that I'm a grown woman, it's hurtful. It's
Mm.
it's it's very hurting. Like I can't believe, why should I be all by myself? Why do I have you as my
So,
mother? When I needed you the
mm,
most, I couldn't, because there's always this malice, trying to be on my own and you
yes,
trying to be on your own. So I couldn't even reach out to you to tell you stop when I need
this is
to.
what's going exactly.
Yes. So I think we can be better. And Miriam actually, she just said all of my mind. She hit the nail on the head. She said a whole lot, that the catchphrase, we can be better than our parents. We can be better
Yeah.
parents than who our parents really is. Thank you so much, Miriam, for those
You're
lovely,
welcome.
lovely and amazing words. So please, what are your last words to would be parents like you and I?
Okay. Thank you. Last words would be: children are very impressionable human beings. The way you treat them really matters a lot. Good memories form in their mind at a very young age, and they can carry that memory with them for all the rest of their lives. So even in as much as my mom, on so many occasions, she kept Malice with me and all of that, and ignored me for a period of time. There was this particular time in my life that I can never forget, and that was the one time that she actually called me to her room. I did something that
Wow.
upset her, and she actually beat me. But she used to beat me a lot as a child. Hmm. Yes, and she actually beat me for it, and I was really hurt. Maybe she noticed I was sad or something. And then she called me to her room, and she
Hmm.
sat me next to her. And then she said, "Do you know why I beat you?" And I said, "No,"
Hmm.
because I honestly did not know why she beat me. And then she said,
Oh,
"This and this is what you did,
forgiveness.
and this is why I beat you. Don't do it again."
Oh.
I love, and
Hmm.
then she told me, I love you. I
Hmm.
may beat you a lot, but I
Hmm.
actually love you, and I want you to change. So if you don't do these things anymore, I won't beat you as much. Until today, I cannot forget that memory because I
Hmm.
realized, okay, my mommy doesn't hate
The
me.
child. Hmm.
She actually loves me and she wants me to be better. So you can imagine, when you train your child that way and you guys can have dialogues and
Hmm.
conversations, they actually last a lifetime. And we should actually give our children good memories, good
Hmm.
things to
Oh,
learn so that they can
sweet.
be better
Oh,
adults.
that was really deep and very emotional, though. Yeah, that was really deep and very emotional. Well, I'm thankful for your mom. Thankful for our parents. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miriam. Thank you so much. Before I get all
Thank you.
emotional, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. It was nice having you, honestly, despite our bad Niger network. It was nice doing this with you. Yeah, thank you so much for coming
Yes,
on my talk show.
thank
Thank you so much. You've been a great guest.
thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ada.
All right, so I look forward to having you some
Thank
other
you.
time. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Me too. I
All
look
right.
forward
Have
to
a
being on
great
your show
day and
another
enjoy the
time.
rest of your day.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye.
And you too. Bye, everyone.